Hello friends, today we are going to discuss shear force diagram and bending moment diagram for a beam having overhang. So let us consider one problem. A simply supported beam of span 4 meter and a overhang BC of 1 meter is loaded with 3-point loads 30 kN at 1 meter from A, 40 kN at 3 meter from A and 10 kN at C. Draw SFD and DFD. So let us start the solution of the problem. So I am drawing the beam, a beam of 4-meter span. 1 meter is overhang, BC is overhang. So these are the supports I am drawing, the load given. This is 1 meter, then 3 meter from A. Total span is of 4 meter from A to B, and the overhang given is 1 meter. Support A, support B, BC is overhang, first load 30 kilonewton, second load is 40 kilonewton, and load at free end 10 kilonewton. Now I will mark the distances. This is 1 meter, 3 meter, A to B 4 meter, and overhang is 1 meter. Now to keep the body in equilibrium, there will be reactions at A and B, RA, RB. So let us find first the reactions at A and B, only vertical reactions, applying conditions of equilibrium. Applying conditions of equilibrium. First condition is sigma fx is equal to 0. This condition is already satisfied because there is no horizontal force. Sigma fy equal to 0. For that, we will consider upward force positive, downward force negative. So RA upward minus 30 minus 40 plus RB minus 10 is equal to 0. So RA plus RB is equal to 80 kilonewton. So this is the equation number 1. Now let us find the share of RA and RB out of 80. For that, we'll apply third condition of equilibrium. Sigma m is equal to 0. For that, we will assume all clockwise positive, all anti-clockwise moment negative. So first of all, we will take moment about B. So taking moment about B, remember clockwise positive, anti-clockwise negative. RA into 4, RA into 4. This is a clockwise moment, so positive, minus 30 into 3. 30 into 3, we are taking moment about B. So 30 distance from B is 3 meter, minus 40 into 1, because 40 is acting at a distance 3 meter from A and from B it is 1 meter. Then RB into 0, no need to write, and plus 10 into 1. See, it is a clockwise movement, 10 into 1 about B, so it is plus, this is equal to 0. So 4RA minus 90 minus 40 plus 10 is equal to 0. So 4RA is equal to 120. Therefore, RA equal to 120 divided by 4, that is 30 kilonewton. For RA is equal to 120, so RA equal to 30 kilonewton. We can easily find from this first equation value of RB, but if we make a mistake in calculation of RA, RB will also go wrong. So we will not do like that. We will find RB separately, taking moment about A now. About A, again clockwise positive, anti-clockwise negative. RA into 0, no need to write. Then 30 into 1, this is clockwise movement, so positive. Plus 40 into 3, again clockwise, positive. Minus RB into 4, minus RB into 4, anti-clockwise, therefore minus, plus 10 into 5. See, the distance is 5 up to A, that is equal to 0. So 30 plus 120 minus 4RB plus 50 is equal to 0. So 4RB is equal to 200. So RB equal to 200 divided by 4, that is equal to 50 kilonewton. Now let us check. RA is 30, RB is 50. So 30 plus 50 equal to 80. So it is according to this equation, first equation, RA plus RB equal to 80. So whatever calculation made are correct. So I will write RA here as 30 kilonewton and RB as 50 kilonewton. Now the shear force calculation. To draw the shear force diagram, the sign convention for shear force, if this is a section, upward force on LHS and downward force on RHS, we will assume positive, whereas downward force on left hand side and upward force on the right hand side as negative. So I will show you the sample calculation for any section. Suppose this is D, this is E. Now let us consider section between D and E. Consider section between D and E, somewhere here. So this is the section between D and E. Here on this side D, on this side E is there. Now if you consider the LHS, left hand side bit of this section, there are two forces. RA is 30 and 30 upward, and at D there is a downward force again 30. So here if you consider left hand side of that section, the shear force is 0, plus 30 minus 30. Now if you consider the right hand side of this section, there are three forces, 40 down, RB upward 50 and 10 down. So total 50 down, 50 up. So again shear force is 0. Likewise you can find the shear force at any section. The shear force at a section is the algebraic sum of all the vertical forces either to the left or to the right of the section. Similarly, you can find this is the simple mathematics. Assume the sign convention, this sign convention, and decide whether the force is positive or negative. Now I am drawing the shear force diagram directly. This is the sample calculation shown to you. I am projecting these lines of load so that I can draw the diagram. These are the lines projected. Draw the faint lines, not so dark. Draw the baseline. At A, there is an upward force of 30 kilonewton. So take a suitable scale or draw the proportionate sketch. Right here 30. From A to D, there is no change. So straight horizontal line. A to D. At D, there is a point load, downward point load of 30. So at A we were plus 30, at D we are going down by 30. So we will meet at the baseline. From D to E there is no change. So straight horizontal line. Now you will find that between D to E the shear force is 0 that we calculated here. Then at E there is a drop of 40. So I am drawing 40 here below the baseline. From E to B again there is no change. At B there is a upward force of reaction of 50. So minus 40 plus 50, that is plus 10. From B to C there is no change. Straight horizontal line from B to C, and at C there is a drop of 10 kilonewton with the load acting at that point. So mark it positive above the baseline, negative below the baseline. Shade the diagram. like this. Name the diagram as SFD and the unit is kilonewton. Now, let us calculate bending moment at each section. For that, we will adopt the sign convention like this for bending moment diagram. Bending moment calculations. The sign convention is like this. The clockwise movement on left hand side and anti-clockwise movement on right hand side positive, and anti-clockwise movement on left hand side, clockwise movement on right hand side negative. So follow this sign convention strictly. Bending moment at A 0, it is a simple A and support. Now bending moment at D, here I am considering left hand side. On left hand side of D there is only one force, that is RA. 30 into 1, this produces a clockwise movement. 30 into 1, see, 30 into 1 a clockwise movement on left hand side. So according to our sign convention it is plus, so plus 30 kN meter. Then bending moment at E, again I am considering left hand side. On left hand side clockwise positive, anti-clockwise negative. So RA into 3 now, because distance from A to E is 3 meter given, which is clockwise movement on left hand side positive, minus 30 into 2. Why 2? Because distance between D and E, 30 kilonewton is acting at D, and distance between D and E is 2 meter. So RA is 30, 30 into 3 minus 30 into 2. So 90 minus 60, it is again 30 kilonewton meter. So bending moment at E also 30 kilonewton meter, positive of course. Now bending moment at B. Bending moment at B, you can consider left hand side, but on left hand side of B there are three forces. The calculation is more. So to save the time, you will consider the right hand side of B, because on the right hand side of B there is only one force, that is 10 kilonewton. 10 into 1, this is clockwise on the right hand side. Clockwise on the right hand side is negative according to our sign convention. So it is minus 10 kN meter. So bending moment at any section in the beam is the algebraic sum of all the moment either to the left or to the right of the sections. You can consider any side. Now I will draw the bending moment diagram. For that I am drawing the baseline. Bending moment at A is 0. Now bending moment at D is calculated as 30 kilonewton meter, positive, so above the baseline. Bending moment at E is also 30 kilonewton meter. Then at C it is 0, free end, and at B it is minus 10. So below the baseline 10. Now join these points. From A to D, 30. Then it is a straight horizontal line because it is constant from D to E, 30 kilonewton meter. Then from 30 to this minus 10 below the baseline. Minus 10. Then from this minus 10 to 0, that is up to free end. Mark above the baseline positive, below the baseline negative. Shade it like this. Write down the name of the diagram, BMD, kilonewton meter. Mark this point where the bending moment diagram crosses the baseline. This point is known as point of contraflexure. Point of contraflexure. Contra, opposite, flexure, bending. Opposite bending. At this point, bending moment changes the sign from positive to negative. This is point of contraflexure. You can locate this point of contraflexure by using similar triangle properties. See, I will just explain this, how you can find. Consider this triangle and this triangle. Both are similar triangle. Assume this as say x. So this is 1 minus x. Why 1 minus x? Because E to B is 1 meter. E to B, this is E point. This is B point. So E to B is 1 meter. So here I will draw the separate diagram for this. This is 1 meter. This is 10. This is 30. This is x. X meter we are assuming. This is 1 minus x. So using similar triangle property, x upon 10 is equal to 1 minus x upon 30. So 3x is equal to 1 minus x. So 4x is equal to 1. So x is equal to 1 by 4. That is 0.25. So likewise you can locate the point of contraflexure. Now this complete our shear force and bending moment diagram for a given problem with simply supported beam with overhang. Thank you.